Hi there, welcome back to Works of Resource Soviet Republic. I'm Lyubinsk 32 and we are back in the Soviet Isles. So have got a ship full of materials. This is something we've been waiting for quite a while. We are fully loaded. Well, we're not fully loaded. We've got 300,000 in the tanks on this ship. Now we're going to drop the steel off when it gets into the city, but this is excellent news for us. As you can see, we're pretty low on the funds. We are now in March 1970, guys, so time is going along from us. So if you do enjoy this episode, please hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and maybe consider subscribing to the channel as well. So I just want to have a look at a few things. So if we look at our economy, so last month we had an income of 233,000. We're regularly selling a decent whack of mechanical components. Oil, the price of oil has plummeted since we started exporting it, but that is to be expected. So that's not too much of a problem. What else have we got going on here? Coal is probably the price that's probably plummeted as well. So we still need a few more things to export, but our import costs are coming on. So fuel's still quite high. We can get down. Meat and food are now becoming a bit of an issue. And we need to up our farming game if we're going to get anywhere. And now I've got a little bit of a plan for this. Before we do that, let's just sort of have a look at a bit of progress and see how our city has been doing over here. So if we take a little look, we can see that progress is coming along quite nicely. We've nearly got all the amenities up. We've got people working in the pub. Yeah, we're good, we do. We've also, I think I've also assigned the distribution centre to it as well. Yeah, I have. So that will get food or booze when it can do. We've got a little kindergarten up here as well. Got a little bit of staff in there. There's nothing to worry about that. Shopping mall, we're just waiting on steel, which is inbound. And then hopefully we can get somewhere close to that being built. Is that our first shipment of booze? It is. Perfect. And then once we get at least the shopping mall up, this is a school, I expect. Or you might be a school. No, you must be the school then. Okay, good. What are you? You're a music school? Okay, interesting. And then we've got a little bus stop here. So yeah, still plenty of stuff to be going on here. We're working our way through it. One thing we haven't got in here though is heating. So we should probably actually plan that while we're here. And I reckon what we can do is we can just get a nice little heat exchanger. And what we can is we can squeeze you in on this little bit of road here. Oh, we can, perfect. And then, yep, done. Awesome. Then I want to get a nice big pipe. And I'm hoping that we can like run this through the forest is my thought process here. We run you like down here. We can plant some more trees in it and then take you over this way. Is that right? If we can get you up, yeah. And then we can bring you through. It is an eyesore, but I guess that's going to be kind of a way of hiding it. That's what I'm going for. Also, there's a couple of roads now which I have, or you shall see, that have been allocated to being tarmacs. There's this road here which is going on, so that'd be quite good. So we will construct that ourselves. When that's done, it's done. We are not... Oh, I didn't even check to see what they need to be built. Okay, we've got all that. Steel and mechanical components, yeah. So that will get built by somebody sometime when's good. We want to get a few more trees in. I like how the trees have come out, but we do need a few more in here. So let's do that quickly now while we're here. What were we using? Is it like... I think it was these chaps, wasn't it? So we can get a few more in over here as well. I'm liking that it's like quite treey, if that makes sense. And the other one was... I think it was pines we were using. Let's have a little look at. They do look quite piney. Well, we're going to put some pines in there because we've got a few little areas that haven't been treed up, shall we say. And I want a decent amount of trees in here just to sort of help with a bit of coverage. We're going to want them by the railway track to help with noise, I would imagine there. So we'll get a few in here. That's going to be quite good, I think. That is going to be nice. And then we get a few little more up here as well. And we'll see how that goes, if that's a good coverage. We'll let them get on. And I want this to be quite a dense area, but not too dense. So we can see the road, see the amenities in it, and that should be good. Right, so the project that I do want to work on is we need to sort out our meat. Oh, this bridge, how are you doing? We haven't checked on you for a while. Okay, so you're just waiting on peoples to arrive, and then you'll be good. So people is a problem over here, but we're working on it with this area here. So we should see that get better, should we not? We definitely should. Everything's going good here. What are you waiting for? You're just dropping some crops off. It's excellent. That's what we want to see. So we are doing pretty well. We are producing plastics, as you can see here. So our ship will be made at some stage. So what I'm thinking is we can do over here, this is going to be a two-pronged approach, is we need to produce some meat. So I was having a little look through our little mod section in here, and I think we've got one which could be quite an interesting way of doing this. If I think it's under here, is it not? Fish farm, perfect. Is it you? Yeah, it is. So I was thinking, right, that it needs flat terrain, but we can give it flat terrain, and it needs to be in water, but we can do something with this area here. Oh, we don't have anyone close by. Oh, that's a shame. So how far away will they go? So we can get you along here. So I reckon we can smooth this down here as well. And we get a nice level down. We can get a bridge across. Could be because there isn't a bridge. And then if we can touch down here, which would be good for us. Now, what want to build the bridge out? Should we build a brick bridge? We've got lots of concrete ones. Let's sort of see. Let's take the bridge from. Oh, this is an idea. We take the bridge from up here. Yeah. Then we can keep people under it. We can have roads go under it along here, I'm hoping. Here's my thought process. And then we can get you down onto a nice brick bridge. A little bit of I don't mind that actually. I think that looks quite good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. We'll allocate it. We can't get to it. And now what we can do is we can get ourselves a nice little road off here. Yeah. And we can link these up because we wanted to link these up. That is going to be good. Now, that roundabout I think might make sense to go for. Or can we get a road off? We can definitely get a road off. I'm just wondering if we actually pull a road along here. Yeah, let's see how this looks. Bring you down, and this will almost definitely. I want this slope here, so we're not going to do much to change that. And then if we can get you under this, we can't. Why can't we get? Oh, okay, because oh no. Okay, that was not what I wanted. I was hoping we could run this road under it. I reckon we should be able to get a road. Like, it won't let us put a road under the brick bridge. That is mental. Okay, right. Hang on. We're getting a road under this bridge. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Let's put this road in first then. We may put another temporary road in as well. Because I feel like it'd be quite cool to have this come down. I do want you to hug this sort of line here. Let's get this all smoothed out quite nicely for us. There we go. Excellent. Cool. And we'll just bring you along like this for the moment. Now let's put our bridge back in. And if we take you from here. Yeah, now you'll go over the road. We'll join up with that bridge. Yeah. But that looks really weird. Okay. Let's just cancel you. How do I get you to go over this a bit? There we are. Okay, can I get you to go one more? No, 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 no. So to, like, here. Okay. I feel like there's going to be clipping issues there. That feels really low. What if I put a road... No. Like here. I'm getting caught up with the bridge here. I feel like that might be a better spot for us to go through. Or maybe here. I think maybe you're going to be a better spot. Okay. Well, let's get rid of this chap then. Let's redo this section from here. Now, can we connect you up to that? We can. Awesome. Okay. So we're making progress. Let's get this in there. And what we need to do is get our fish farms over to that side of the world. But what we're going to want to do is... Well, no, we can just bring you along here. I don't know what we're going to put in here yet. We'll find something to put in here. Are we going to be able to pull a road off here? Possibly not. So hang on, what if we do a little bit of average terrain? Let's lift this up. Make life a bit better for us coming through that. So if you come down, that's what we wanted. We can bring you down this nice steep road, like almost next to the bridge. Perfect. Cool. And put you onto here. Lovely. Right, let's get that built. We'll allocate that. And then we need to smooth this out. We also have a couple of construction offices that we want to get built, but we're sitting on cash at the moment. We're lacking cash. I don't want to go borrowing too much money at the moment. I feel like we're getting reasonably close to being self-sufficient. But before we can even do any of that, Chestnut, what we're going to need to be able to deliver over here is, I'm fairly certain these fish farms feed off... Let's get you on there. Almost. If we can get like 3 or 4 on here, we can do it all via and maybe connect them to a warehouse here. I'm fairly certain, is that right? Pig farm, yeah. I just want fish farms. I feel like it'd be quite cool over here. They're going to feed off crops. Oh, wooden crops. Okay, that's cool. Which we should be able to do, or we can figure a way out to do it. So I definitely cannot get any of my construction team over here. Okay. That means we're definitely going to need a construction office around here somewhere. So we'll plan this in and we'll let this get built, and then we can come back and get the... No, it's not food, is it? We want construction. Oh, maybe we use a modded one actually. Let's not do that. Let's go into the modded world. The modded world should be good, so we can use that. So construction office here. Doesn't need to be a big one. We can just have like a tiny little office. You're not going to fit into anywhere on here, are you? You're not. Okay, that's not a problem. We could sit you off at this little... I think that's going to be quite a good spot for you. Let's not sit you too straight. Yep, awesome. And we can get a couple of bulldozers into you when you're done. So that's going to cover this little sector here. And this is where we're going to have fish. We're also going to want to bring in some grain, aren't we? Yeah, we 100% are. So with that in mind, what we're also going to want then is a docks of some sort. So we need to think about what docks are we going to want in here. We just want to have ourselves a small harbour, don't we? We don't want anything too like aggressive. Not quite yet, possibly. And there is nowhere. Oh, I saw you. So we put you here. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to want a little warehouse to store. We can also use this to ship food out of. See how things are starting to come together now. And we can put you like this. Yeah? Yeah, I think that's going to work. We can go like that. Okay. Now we're going to put, we can get a road set up. And we can bring a road in and we can bring you along here quite nice. There we go. And we can get you up to there. What happens if we put you over here? Can we get you on the same junction? We can. And we'll get that built. Okay. It's going to take a little while to get set up. So we're going to have to cover the cost of the food coming in. We need to get this island flattened so we can build that in there. We've got this road to build, which is everything we've got quite a lot of. So we shouldn't have too much of a problem with that. Have you... Oh, you're coal. Okay. I was like, oh, you're arriving. You're dropping off our steel. Excellent. Cool. And you've dropped off. Brilliant. Look at that. So it's loading up really well now. I was going to up the ante on this, but I think we're going to have a decent sale. 300,000 coming in shortly. So we can definitely use that as an asset somewhere. What else have we got going on here? Well, we're just going to wait for it to be all delivered. So you should be getting steel delivered. Excellent. So this, I'm expecting at least to have some of this area up and running fairly shortly. So with that in mind, something we also need to get built now then. I say you are under construction. Excellent. That's what I was hoping there. That's good. So we are going to want this factory up soon, and we are going to need to get people out to this factory. But we do have a bus stop over here that we can use. Yep, and we've got this bridge here that we built as well. So that actually, this is going to work out pretty good. So what did we make this bridge out of? But did you come down there, or have we left you up in the sky? I feel like you may have come down. Excellent. So you hit the dirt. Brilliant. So what we can then do is we can like start to plan a little bit more now. So if we bring you down this ramp to here and then curve you off, and we will do, yeah, can we take you straight in? Are you going to do the whole? You are. I am not against that. Okay, in you go. Right, we'll queue you to be built. That'd be awesome. I don't know if we haven't got anywhere near this bridge yet. We're piling people into you. Awesome. So yeah, this stuff it's going along nicely. We've got this little area to get built. So once that's done, hopefully we'll start to work over. Well, there'll probably be, be mix and match how they do it. So let's leave this area alone. Head over and have a look at the other side of the map. Now we have gone on like it's almost a year and a half, I think. And what you can see now is we're over here building roads, which is excellent. Once we get this main road in to the station here, we will probably, the station doesn't cost very much, so I'll pay for it now and then it's done. And then we can get the train track is being laid, is it not? Yeah, it is. You can see here we're working on this. So we're just waiting on steel to arrive here, which it is. It's just the trains coming backwards and forwards. We should have you filling up quite nicely. Yeah, you are not worth quite as much as it used to be, but better than nothing. We're also working quite hard on this bridge here, as you can see, which is awesome. So we've got the resources on site, we're just building it, which is brilliant. So this bridge is not far off, gives us a bit more oil there, which will be nice. Steel, we're producing a pretty good amount of, or we were. Hopefully people tend to, sort of in the autumn time, they get dragged off elsewhere. So how are we doing here? So we've got 89, that's excellent. Mechanical components, we're pumping them out. There's nothing too much to worry about there. We've also got the ship under construction, as you can see here. It's like almost, I'm going to say that's probably like an eighth of the way through. So it's a few years before it's finished, but that might be before we get the last sort of section complete. So what I was thinking in this area is we're not going to do the roads. We could possibly gravel this road. Just thinking the improved speed is going to help us dramatically. Do we have gravel in here? Not really. Okay, that's not a problem. We do have this area running quite nicely. This university actually ended up being a very good idea to put that in. We have maxed the houses out, so probably going to get this one under construction quite soon. How is everyone else doing? No jobs, can't participate in sport. Okay, there's plenty of jobs to be done. Look at all these children. So many children over there. So then what I'm thinking we can do is this area here is we need more grain is what we need coming in. So I'm wondering if we then look to start another farming Oh, no. I was thinking fields was what I was thinking, wasn't it? Aha, there's a field. So if we can get, like, oh, we can get ridiculous size fields, but that's probably a bit too much for us. Large square field. Yep, so we've got some different size fields. So I'm thinking we do a bit of a farming, just purely farming community here. We do have, don't we? Yeah. So we've got these chaps in here, so we would need to get a power supply to them. Did we not plan this? I feel like we planned it. We didn't plan it. Okay, well that's unfortunate, because this should all feed back on itself. Yeah, it does. Okay, good. So we can buy and sell. So in that case, we need to get ourselves, let's plan this out here. So we're going to need to have a nice little switch in here. And we're going to put you there. Oh, all right. I thought we could pull off that, but we can't. So we're going to have you in here. That should be nice. Right, good. And then we can get some power into these chaps. Now we're not paying for this. We'll have to assign building yards to it and get as much of this built as we can. So there's definitely going to be a delay with this, but this is kind of why we've got two areas that we can almost. We don't want construction office, do we? We want to have power substation. There is no, not substation. 3 input, no. Conveyor pipes, platform, heat transfer. It's going to be really obvious. Power transformers. There we are. Right. So what we want is we just want a small little transformer. And or do we? Yeah, we probably do. And what we can do is we can just put you on this side of the road here and give you a bit of that. I need a free excavator. I just want you to build. If you will build, will you build? There you go. Perfect. Good. Right. So we can link you up with what we're planning over here. Where are you? Let's get this down, and then we can bring you in like so. Excellent. Good. And that's what we want. And then when this is built, we can just connect it up. We'll have to pay for that little bit, but we're trying not to pay for things as much now. We're going to have to pull some high voltage cable through here. But what we need to do before we can do that is we're going to need to... What have we got? So we've got a small amount of people here. They've got no jobs. They're going to need some education and food and the likes of. So what we probably also need to do then is we're going to need to get another little construction set up over here, aren't we? Which shouldn't be too much of a problem. So if we get in here and we get ourselves a nice little construction office, let's have a big one. Yeah. And if we can squeeze you in here, no, we can't. Okay. How are we doing for cash? Let's just pay for this. And we go like that. Excellent. We're not going to pay for the building itself. We're just going to get you put in here. Now we do have quite a lot of other tasks going on at the moment, but at least this is going to get some power into these poor people here. Literally, poor people here. And we know I want a road off this side. We're going to have to do quite a lot of the old terraforming, shall we say, in this area, which is going to be fine, but we just need to get set up so we can do it. There we go. Excellent. And let's get a road in. Now, we're going to start building mainly in the old tarmac jobbies, and we can't get too far in here. Okay. This is, sure? This is not going to be a very flat road, but that's fine, because that's perfect. Cool. Build that ourselves. Excellent. Now we need to find ourselves a construction company to come over here and do the business to get all this built, which will be you. It has got a few jobs already in it, mainly roads, but that's fine. So what we can then do is just assign some of these constructions here. We'll give it everything. There we go. We can't do those roads quite yet, but that should be fine. Once we get this one up and running, we will be laughing. So let's get that done. Let's build these ourselves. Yes, and you can do a bit of these or not. You don't want to do that. Okay, well that's fine. I'm guessing that's because we can't get to you. Right, okay, that's not a problem. So we will be doing this as and when we can. So we've got a couple of projects going on over here now, which is good. That's what we need to be focusing on, getting a few things going either or. And now I'm also thinking, like, we need to start preparing this side of the world too. It would be good to get more people into the old dry dock working. But I think before we do that, I want to get this road across the tracks here. And if I remember rightly, we struggled to get it across. So we've just got a little bit of infrastructure to get set up. I don't think that's a problem. We can almost just... Yeah, we can do that. And then will you let me do this? Oh, you will, and I think that'll be fine. We're going to have to bypass that road, I know. But what I want to do is then take a little junction off. So we're going to struggle to get this Yeah, I can see like the lumps in the ground here, which I didn't realise were there before. Is that a problem? Or do we want to like, we could pretty much jump, we can't because there's a pillar. Oh no, I saw you go green, so we can pull you out like this. What I want to do is, let's just have a look here, is I want to get this road tarmacked. So actually maybe it's better then if we just take a dirt road down here for the moment and we can tarmac that exact road, because I think that's going to be a better road for it. I don't know why I'm trying to make this look so neat. Better road for, it's just going to speed everything up and it's going to be a better road for everything to happen on. Can we get you in here? No. You're sure you don't want to do this game? Okay. Well then, we're getting a road out of here. Guarantee you on that. I told you. There we go. Done. Right. Okay, so then in that case, let's cancel what we've tried to do. Oh, we've told you to do this. We can't undo that. Okay, well I'm going to pay for it then. It's done. Otherwise we're going to spend ages waiting for that road to be tarmacked. I do want to tarmac this road, but I also want... There goes our little construction train. Look. What's it got on it? That looks like steels, I would say. That's pretty cool. That's nice. I like the little models on the trains. Anyhow, so now what we could do is we could tarmac this road pretty much from here down. Let's just make sure we don't confuse anyone. And this is going to speed this whole process up. And yeah, then once we've done... Okay, we can pretty much do it all the way down to here. No, we can't because we've got vehicles coming in through there. Okay, well then let's just get this set up and ready to go. If we get a fire though, we're going to be in trouble. But that's just going to be how it is, I'm afraid. So we can get you all the way down to... Oh wow, we built that quite long. This is going to take a wee while to do, but once it's done, isn't it? And it will be... It's going to benefit us a lot more. We've got another way to do it. We can let the buildings, all our little construction sites get on it. And no problem. How are we doing for resources here? Oh, we're doing pretty good. Okay, that's nice. You've got 46 people in you. I'm quite excited to see... This is actually growing a little bit while I've been doing it. It's going to be good to get this finished and to start having oil over here. We will have to come up with... Do we want to? I'm wondering now if it's going to be wise for us to add on another little... how big is a pumping harbour? Right, you're pretty big. I think we're going to struggle to get you on here. Possibly with some very interesting... We could possibly squeeze one over here. Is that... Are we going to be able to do that? Or I just don't know how deep these holes are in between this. I mean, we can... If we can fill this gap in there, then we should be good. You're not an average height from the centre. Okay, we may have to bring you up here. Going to take a look. Oh no, it's actually coming up reasonably quickly. Okay, that was good. I was worried that was going to take forever and a day to get this to come up. I was like, oh dear, not the time to be doing that on the video. Yeah, so we could definitely work this island. Okay, well that's good to know. There's no rush. We might be able to get over on this side here. Just thinking we could use this as a... Okay, I don't know how we managed to remove that last little bit. Let's have another little look. If we can get you on there... Almost. We're really close to getting it on there. Okay, well that's good to know. If we can just raise this bit up here, I reckon we might be able to get this on. And that'll be perfect. We can get a little pumping station over here. We can use this as... Just, we might be able to... It might be a slightly quicker process by having this with filling up from the other side, is what I'm thinking. Because that's what we're selling. Okay. Oh, so close. So close to getting you on here. Okay. I think I'll do this in between the episodes, but yeah, you get the gist of it there. We're going to have a pumping station on here. We can sell a bit more. It's going to be nice. Did we... Oh, you're already up and running. Okay, good. So things are moving along at nice speed here. Where's our... Let's just check over here. Food is something we still need to address. And we didn't get there. Because we're now paying for food over this side of the world as well. Not much we can do about that. But we'll pay for it. That's what we can do, because they are chewing into the food. We've got loads of alcohol. So, can we squeeze? And are we missing anything over here? We haven't had a fire and we've not lost anything? Because we have got a few more fields down. Okay. They are looking pretty good. These are... Okay. You're not ready. You're not being... There's no... How do I tell? Oh, you've got farms assigned yourself to. Maybe we need to start gravelling these roads in here then, is what I'm starting to think. Just to allow the machinery to move through a little quicker. But why I pause the game then? Maybe that's something. This area, we did have a little problem a while back, but I think I managed to resolve it. Yeah, we've got the university up. No, okay, yeah. Now, the same thing has happened. So we don't have anyone living here. Okay, so we're going to have to import some people in. Okay, well, this isn't going to be cheap, though. Where do you guys all want to work? I imagine this has got something to do with the heating plant not working. I mean, you're full of coal, and we've got no power over here. Why have we got no power? You've got power? You don't have power. Buildings without a power supply. Okay, well that could be part of the problem then, while that's not working. Do we have anywhere that we could take? So we've got you coming through. I don't think we can fit another little... I wonder if we can do that then. I think that's part of the issue, is what we have, is we're not getting power into it. So if we put in a little... one of you over here, is that going to work? Possibly. Let's put you, like, here. Okay, we're going to pay for that ourselves, but let's just see if we can get this to work. We need to make you a little bit bigger. We're going to have to pay for this ourselves. Yeah. Okay, you'll fit into there nicely. And then you from here, if you're like this one, are you not? Yeah, you are. God, it's a while since we did it. Excellent, you'll fit into there. And then if we put a little power plant here, yeah, substation, awesome. Okay, good, right. Well, that's going to work. We're going to run you along the side of the petrol station. Right, done. So we're going to pay for those. Pay for you, and pay for you. Now we should have resolved what's happened here. How do I know? You've got power. You've got power. Yep. You've got power. Okay, so we're now going to be able to fill you up with coal. Right, awesome. And we've got people in there. That's what we want. Got people in the shop, so we may need to buy a few more people. Sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it? We'll just get a couple more, and if we can get them into, we're going to need a fire brigade going. That's why we built this little place. We've got doctors, and we've got a little university that should keep everybody happy. Where's everyone gone? Okay, maybe how are we doing? Got a little bit in there, so we can buy a little bit here. Let's get just a couple in each building, and hopefully we'll be okay. That's what I'm hoping there. There we go. We'll see how that is. Hopefully we've got some shopkeepers, sellers in. That's quite important for us here. We need those so that we can feed the people, otherwise you're going to starve. Anybody want to go work in the shop? That'd be lovely. No? Okay. Well, I'm hoping you will. At least if you sell food. Who wants to work in the shop? Wow, okay. No fewer sellers are required. Yeah, I can see that. How are we going to... Oh, did you... No, you want to buy something from the shop? No one to work at the shop. Okay, right. Well, then we're going to have to get a few more people, I know, aren't we? Hopefully... Have you got... Let's assign you this area. See what happens. Hopefully we'll get some... Yeah, okay, right. So we can feed people. That's what we want. They'll procreate and grow and fill this area. Yeah, so we can train people. We've got someone in the theatre. Excellent. We've got a doctor. Got some teachers. Perfect. Where's our kindergarten, by the way? We've got someone in the bowling alley. Are you the kindergarten or the small school? What was it? I feel like the kindergarten was here. Okay. So we've definitely had a fire. Let's replace that. Let's get this sorted. There we go. Right. Now, I wonder what kindergarten we put in here. Small, this kindergarten, I reckon. Well, probably that's pretty big for a small kindergarten, isn't it? Or if there's like a village. Oh, you're fit. I feel like it was you. Okay, well you're in. Excellent. Cool. That's going to be the job. We're going to have to pay for this. We're going to have to take out another loan, which isn't ideal, but we're going to have to. Well, I was kind of hoping our little, I'm going to say man with a van, but this bad boy would have docked by now. You got to be... Oh. Is it? No? Or what are you doing? That must be drop. You are here. Okay. It's on its way to the borders. So we'll get some in shortly. So maybe we can hang on for that. Hopefully we can. We're pretty skint. I'm hoping... Oh. It's coming. Also, I built a little open storage here to help our little wood factory. So that should come in quite nicely. So we should see things like upgrading quite nicely now. Are you running? You are? We are lacking workers, but that's because they're all in the city building things. So on that note, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Alright guys, take care. Ciao.